So our goal for today is to work with scatter plots. And
The elements in the design for this scatter plot lesson, they were so visual. It was so easy to see what the goals and the expectations were for students because of the organization.
so use the tape to put the measuring on the wall. And then
One thing that just struck me right away was the organization of the classroom and how the teacher was very intentional about being sure that students had access.
hold up here and just boop, and look for the lowest it falls. Not-
The tools were there, the materials, the stations were well equipped, and I could tell by the participation of the students right away that they knew what the expectation was, they knew routines, and they knew how to work well together.
All right, so what's our next step? Oh, good job. Thank you for that. Well done.
Students were given a choice because it wasn't one person leading that team. They all had responsibilities, or they collectively worked together to solve the problem and focus on the learning goal of the lesson.
It kind of is. I would say so.
The value of feedback was so apparent because I could ask questions, they could ask me questions, and then it let me know that there was some learning taking place. So I could see expert learning visible and I could hear it.
So it'd be like starting here. I know, but why didn't we do a dot here? Because you don't start at zero.
Students were engaged, and I think everyone could do a gallery walk of what all students worked on, and they could see similarities in the plotting of each attempt to bungee jump their toy. So that was pretty fascinating for them to feel like they were on the right track. So I think that was comfortable for them. And then to write about it was really the kind of the frosting on the cake. When I think about the principle of representation, especially in the sciences, in STEM work, in mathematics, understanding symbols and notations is really key. What was great about this classroom is there were a number of anchor charts and visual representations to help students who might have forgotten something.
Is that a rainbow?
Rainbow? It does look like it's kind of curving off, doesn't it?
It was very authentic. It was relevant. Students were, I think they saw the value of the lesson. And if you look at the guidelines in a recruiting interest, you're hitting those. The distractions, any threats they weren't there.
Now, once you choose which assignment you're doing, you get to choose how you complete that assignment.
Providing this training, I didn't want it to appear to be one more thing. I wanted it to appear to be the thing you do. I strive to make the connection with teachers to help them see how this can change instruction, how everything I've learned through becoming an implementation specialist in UDL has really helped me put my finger on where things could generate a change.
And your early finisher challenge is called Line Plot Challenge.
But without having the Cecil project as part of my focus, I don't think I would be where I am today. And I can see so many opportunities in the future for teachers, students all over the world, to create this kind of global understanding of why we need to provide educational access for all students, and that means 100%.